Good evening, everybody. Do you remember me? We are live. We are under, this time I promise, the very last northern lights of the season. But they are here and we found them. How's everybody? If you can hear me, please drop me a comment in the chat. Anybody here? Can you hear me? Filippo, hello. You're not under the lights in Rovaniemi, Filippo? I think this is here our very last chance here in the far north of Finnish Lapland, and we are going to be thoroughly enjoying it. So, who do we have here? Linda and Kei. Oh, skies cloudy in Rovaniemi. I'm so sorry. It was actually cloudy everywhere. And we almost went to Ivalo from Utsjoki and turned back because it looked actually better behind us. And we are in amazing clear spots actually almost all around us. We have some clouds at the horizon, but otherwise it's pretty good. And it is 5 to midnight here. We are near Kamanen. That's about an hour drive south of Utsjoki, and we are watching the northern lights during the blue hour. And it got a little bit weaker again, but how does it look like over there? Let's try to turn to the left. As you can see, we have the bright twilight, and we have also the moon here. We are looking now in the northern direction, and we have also some lights here above our heads. I think that we already had quite a big outburst, but we probably missed it all because it was so bright here. The doctor, I think you need new glasses. The lights are on the screen. Look, don't you see them? And if you rewind to the beginning, there was actually even stronger lights. Bonsoir Françoise. Bonsoir les francophones. Good morning Japan. And good morning Australia as well. And thanks Timo. I hope you get a nice show in south of Finland. Everybody, this is the last show of the season. Enjoy. I haven't even checked the latest solar wind data. But it's still good. Still good, still pretty good. So now we get an hour with darkening sky. Hopefully it stays clear a little bit for some bigger outbursts, and we can see it here. It's not super bright, but you can definitely see some lights here in the northeastern sky. Guys, I was pretty sure the season was over a few days ago when I said it. But what I was also saying is that if we get a really strong outburst, we can still see something for an extra couple of days. And well, this is exactly what is happening now. And as the sky darkens, I'm actually hoping for a little bit more action once more. And Anya, it's faint for now, but we are on a really, really strong solar wind data. So I'm really hoping that we get a bigger show. It has actually started really strong when I put the stream on, and now it has faded again. That's a fox. There's a wild animal.
What did you say it was?
I think it's a fox.
Oh, I thought it would have been a bird. Like when I heard that for the first time, I thought it was a swan. And then I was like,
No, look, it's there. You can see the eyes.
oh yeah.
So we have, I don't know if you probably can't hear it on the stream, but there is a fox screaming at us. It's pretty wild here. Yeah, Joe, this is truly the last time. And I wasn't even going out tonight, but then I saw the crazy numbers of the solar wind and I'm like, okay, guys, one more. But this is absolutely, definitely the last one. I'm going to sleep after that for a few weeks. And then we will start doing some midnight sun stuff. And yeah, zoom in on the 14mm. That's not going to work with the fox. And I hope you get a brighter arc as well in South Finland. You should, because it's pretty wild, I think, tonight. Yeah, good eye. So guys, prepare to be seasick. I need to move the tripod. Hopefully no car is coming there. There we go. And I need to do something here. So we have the moon, we have some aurora. And actually it's still a little bit better in the other direction. So let's focus on that for now. Look at this, nice, nice, nice. Just above the road, and it's moving nicely. And Marianne, thank you very much. Naoki, good morning in Japan. And we have Phil here. Good evening to you. I am in Kamen, and Phil, I don't think you know this place. It may or may not be cloudy in Utsjoki, actually. I haven't checked anymore. Better not get frustrated that it suddenly got clear over there. But yeah, we have the advantage now of having a tiny bit darker sky. We are about 100 kilometers to the south of Utsjoki. And the lights are moving all the way also to the south, which makes me hope for all the chasers in South Finland to also have a good time. I'm also taking some stills photos for tonight. And now we have some pretty stuff happening here in the east and south eastern sky. Nice, nice, nice. Look at this there. We have some movement even. So beautiful. Wow. So as you can see, we don't have any dark sky anymore. We are in the blue hour, and we have some really beautiful northern lights. We have clear sky, and I see a hint of purple on top of the green, but I don't think it's going to be that visible due to the ambient twilight. And this is, yeah, getting nicer to the south. And we are probably, again, one of the only cams with lights, because all the cams are usually pointed to the other direction.
Someone is asking if the camera is facing east.
The camera is facing southeast now, and it's properly moving. You can see it to the naked eye. It's looking like, yeah, wow. Woo! Look at this, guys. I will put it more here. That is the deal. Still looking to the south. Actually, it's more south-southeast here. And Kei, yes, we have the dance Brenda, good afternoon in Florida. And Martijn, the camera is facing south-southeast. Yeah, I hope you finally got a clearing in Ivalo. We stopped at Ukonjärvi and drove back because it looked clear north of Inari here in Kaamenen. So pretty good. Oops, came in front of the camera. Pretty good chase tonight. And we have nice colors. Oh, I was supposed to. We are still having some beautiful lights live here. No, thanks. And let me try to show a little bit more of the horizon now. It's fainting, kind of fainting, but we are still having really good solar wind numbers. So I am still hoping for some more action. We are staying live. It is 10 past midnight here in northern Lapland, and we are watching the lights live again. Really sorry, Martijn, that you don't have clear sky. We've had a great season with the lights. Unfortunately, the only thing we could do was to show them to you online, which of course we really enjoy. But of course we prefer to have you guys here physically. And I'm hoping that next season will finally improve. And if you want to book your trip with us at Aurora Holidays, So if you want to book a trip next year, auroraholidays.net. The link is on the bottom left of the screen. And Tina has a very flexible booking policy. If you can't travel because of COVID, you're not losing any deposit, you're not losing any money. That wouldn't be fair, of course. We have a few weeks that are quite popular in March, which is prime time for the Northern Lights. So if March is your thing, take a look at the available dates and book soon. And I think that Christmas and New Year is getting pretty full as well. I'm looking around and I can see also some lights now in the darkening northern part of the sky. Or do I? Yeah, it's quite hard to see on the cam, and it might even be a cloud actually. But yeah, let's keep an eye here. We have the moon. This is in the foreground. This is kind of a swamp in the summer, and now it's slowly melting. And behind those trees there is a river flowing there. And this is an area that sees a lot of migratory birds coming up. I can show you, I don't know if it's so visible on the camera, but we have on top of that hill there on the right, there is a bird watching tower, because this is between the river and the swamp. We get a lot of birds here in the spring and early summer. And Arend from Holland, hello. The fox is still screaming. And we still have actually some aurora in the south here, getting a little bit brighter again. And we are waiting and waiting. It is midnight. The sky gets the darkest at around 1 a.m. here. So I think we are going to wait. Now the sky is darkening. Maybe we get another outburst, and then we will say goodbye. We have about like a long hour to drive back to Utsjoki. But yeah, that's the kind of things that we do when you travel to visit us in Utsjoki at Aurora Holidays. We have been streaming mostly from in front of the cottages, as you've noticed, if you've been following us the whole season. And we've actually had pretty good luck with the weather. But yeah, sometimes when it's like tonight, we just take the vans, take the cars, and we will take you to hopefully a place with clear sky. And it was a little bit searching tonight. The weather forecast actually did not forecast that clear of a sky where we are standing now. It would forecast it even a couple of hundred kilometers to the south, but I had some kind of intuition, I don't know, like go south and it will improve. And we are here in this massive 360 degrees gap. We just have clouds above the horizon for now. We had good lights. If you had been with us, we could have taken lots of photos with the guests. It would have been a really successful night, and it's not over, obviously. And Marika, hello in Estonia. And Martijn, so go out, take a look. It's, yeah, the south is also a little bit hazy, but we definitely have good lights now. And we have some faint stuff here. Let's move a little bit to, I'm starting to need to turn on the other side with the cable. Now we are looking at the north and the moon, and as you can see, the sky is not dark, and it will just darken a little bit more until 1 a.m., but it's not going to be anywhere near complete darkness. Bonsoir Bernadette, and hello Kaza. Linda, we really hope you are able to visit one day. And Brenda, I hope, yes, someday you will be able to visit us. That would be amazing. We are waiting for more Northern Lights here in Kamenen. We are not alone in the wild. We have some fox. I'm actually not sure. I think there is a specific word of what the fox does when it's screaming, but it's not screaming in English. I don't know. If one of our native English speakers could enlighten us, that would be amazing. what does the fox say? Yeah, it's just screaming, but I think there is a specific word in English. What do we have over there? Let me turn for you guys. Yeah, we still have some faint lights. It is getting darker, the sky is getting darker, and the lights are not so much there. Let me check. The solar wind data is still pretty good, so hopefully some more energy is building up. But you can see now, starting straight above the road and to the right, to the top right, you have some lights. And thank you very much, Karen, for sharing and talking about us. And Soy from Canada, good afternoon to you. And John, squeal bark, I don't know. Let's wait for the native speakers. Phil, where are you? Did you go to bed already? We need you. And Soy, yeah, in Canada you should get a nice show tonight if the conditions sustain like this. We had some pretty nice lights already, and the numbers are still good, so I'm really hoping that we get another show, but I'm also a little bit afraid that the biggest part of the show happened already at 8 and 9 p.m. when it was way too bright here to see anything. And actually, I need to check, but I think the sunset here was at 9:15, so that would mean the biggest part of the aurora was even before that. And we have the answer. It's fox bark in English. Thank you very much, Teresa. So we have fox barking here, but in my ears it sounds more like a crying baby. But yeah, a fox is barking then. Thank you very much. So we are still waiting for more northern lights here in Kamanen, about 1 hour south of Utsjoki. Okay, yeah, I forgot that I was tethering with the phone and I went a little bit further away from the computer. But we are back. Dubravka, good evening to you, and we can still see on the right side of the screen that we have some faint lights. Where's the camera here? You can definitely see some kind of painting in the sky and some haze. And we are still waiting for more action because the solar wind data are pretty good tonight. And it's midnight here in Finland. We've been showing you lights a lot earlier throughout the season. So I really appreciate now for everybody who's still up so late. But hey, it's weekend, so I think we can stay up late. And thank you, Phil. Have a good night. See you soon again with more non-Aurora stuff. So yeah, while we are having a little bit more again on the screen. Don't give up on us. This is the last Aurora stream. Like I promised, this is the last. I'm not trying anymore. look at this, it doesn't make sense. Like, we can still get stronger lights, of course, tonight, but this is almost as dark as it gets. But we will still do some live streams throughout the season, the summer season, I mean. We will have the midnight sun. We will show you how the sun is shining in the middle of the night, just above the northern horizon. We will try to show you a lot of other things here of our beautiful nature. I will just take the streaming stuff somewhere around and maybe go not too far off the roads hiking. It's heavy. And or just on the side of the roads by car, and just show you different nice setups. We have a lot of birds here throughout the spring and summer, so we'll try to show you all of this. So please, please, please stay tuned. We still can't welcome you here physically, but we are going to share our beautiful nature with all of you guys. And Pamela, good afternoon in Michigan. Et bonsoir Anne, j'espère que vous allez bien. Je vous attends toujours ici, dans le grand nord de la Laponie finlandaise. We have some kind of blob here in the southern part of the sky. And there are the lights again, dancing and getting brighter. Well, we are having the car at the wrong place, or the camera at the wrong place. Up to there we go. Look at this. My, we have some purple on top of the green. This is beautiful. Sorry for the road sign in the middle of the picture. Donc Anne, je vous attends dès que possible, effectivement. Marika, yes, it's wonderful indeed. And Chief from Virginia, good afternoon to you as well. Guys, we have some, even the purple you can see on the screen now. It's, I'm not going to lie to you, on the looks a little bit better on the screen than to the naked eye. And now it's getting nice also to the left over there. So this is nice. This is really, really nice. It's a little bit hazy to the south now. The camera is pointing in the southern direction. And luckily, yeah, we have lights in the south, so it means they are more visible because they don't have to fight so much with the twilight. And now it looks nice also here. But we have now good stuff on the left, on the, what is it, southeast. If you are still awake, I would really appreciate if you give the thumbs up to the video on YouTube. That really helps other people to find it. And now we have some really nice green here in the southern part of the sky. And there is nothing in the north at all. So this means our friends in South Finland, where I think there is clear sky over there, probably enjoy a really good show. And now the activity is growing over there on the left. If you're watching on Facebook, please share this so that more people can watch. That would be amazing. Desiree, you're welcome. Of course, I do it because I love it. So it's always a pleasure. Now that we have the technology to be able to share it with all of you guys, it's just amazing. It's getting brighter. And we have some really distinctive, clear structures here on the left, or pillar or curtains. I don't know how we can call them tonight. Now this is pretty strong lights that would be really, really contrasted if it was the deep of winter with a completely dark sky. But now we have to see how it's fighting with the twilight. It's getting over there now also. Can you see? Oh, that's nice. How are we going to do that? We need to move like this. Sorry guys. This is really there. We have road sign. Well, not very sexy, but what can I do? And now we have some proper action also almost overhead now. And this is getting really, wow, like a dome coming down on us. Amazing. Wow. Corinne, nice that you enjoy as well. Angela, wow indeed. It's dancing, beautiful. can try to show you higher up. Now it's making a really nice dome raining down from the Big Dipper. This is, oh wow. And there. Nice there now again. That was nice. And we have a band coming all across the sky now from east to west and going from straight overhead. And this is really strong activity there. Don't move. Good, you can move. It's straight up also. No, it was on purpose. We are blessed. We live in the far north of Finland. Let me try to show you. There we have a corona. A good kind of corona, yes. And yeah, this is pretty strong activity, but you can see that it's starting to be hard to compete with the twilight. And we can clearly see the shapes and the movements to the naked eye, but it's coming down to a point where it actually looks a little bit nicer now on camera. Yes, Teresa, it was looking like it's coming out of Ursa Major, or the Big Dipper, that you can see here in the center of the screen. And yes, it's getting strong. Thank you for noticing. Now we move again to the east. Where it's getting really nice. But yes, it's starting to be like, yeah, if tomorrow we get another bright show, it could still be visible, but this would be actually really bright in a dark sky, and now the battle is being lost by the northern lights. And I think the haze is not really helping either. But it's just amazing. I love it. I love it. And this is definitely the latest in the season that I have ever seen the lights here in northern Lapland. It is, what time is it? It's quarter to 1, and now the sky is about as dark as it can be. You can see the purple on the screen. It's moving. So nice. I think it's coming down there now, to the north. Yeah, you can see it there. Now it's getting really bright. Yeah, but now it's getting better. Well, I never thought that I would still be there. Woo! What's happening here? I never thought I would be shooting the Northern Lights on 17th of April, but here we go. Enjoy, guys. This is the last time until end of August. The sky is full of auroras now, and it's beautiful. And Yvonne from Germany, good evening to you. Sami, no, not until tomorrow. I'm done. This is over. There's not even a question mark in the stream title. This is the last one. Yeah, I know I was saying that the last time, but this is the last one. This is amazing. What do we have here? Wow! Proper Corona. Moving and everything. It is purple, yes. Wow. There. And I'm running between cameras and everything. Ooh, look at this. Curtain of light. Now that was worth the trip, guys. And now we can see it also in the north. And now on top again. Oh. Phew, look at this. Everybody, well, there's not so many people left, it's so late. Please share, comment, tag your friends, so we have more people for this last live show of the year. And now we are having them in the north. All over the place. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. So now let me try to show you the north part of the sky, where we have some, you can see we have the twilight, and I need to do this, and you can see some very faint northern lights there in the north on the top of the screen, but it gets really, really dim with the twilight. And Chi, I hope that you are able to visit us one day. That would be amazing. And yeah, your first time on this stream. I'm sorry that it's also going to be the last Aurora show this season, but we are going to continue live streaming the beautiful Lapland. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing, and you will find out the other live shows that we are going to do in the rest of the season, of the off season, I mean. Midnight sun, wildlife, all things related to nature. Now it's also on the other side, it's all over the place. It's not cold outside, it's +4 or +5, but there is a mean little wind. we still have some action here in the sky, and now we have it also again in the north. Yeah, in the north, yes. So you can see a little bit there, it's fainting again. But yeah, if I look like this to the northeast, you can see the lights softly glowing through the twilight. All those vertical streaks that you can see are actually northern lights against the twilights. And Teresa is asking what is the night temperature in October, November. It can be from anywhere near freezing point, near 0 degrees, to minus 35. So yeah, it can get pretty cold. Like October, we had first snow, I think, this season in last season in the middle of October, but it was not super cold. I remember a couple of years ago, I was here in middle of November, and it was minus 30, minus 35 Celsius. So that was pretty cold. And there was already half a meter of snow then. Yes, Teresa, it's very changing. I mean, it's not normally that cold in October, but November can start to be really cold, and it really depends on the years. It's unfortunately the changing climate doesn't really allow us to give any proper predictions anymore. And we still have this, as you can see here, the whole top of the screen actually is glowing northern lights. Teresa, in January, January is, I think, January, February are the coldest month. It would be usually at least minus 10, and then we have had few days up to or down to minus 40 in January, minus 40, minus 45 sometimes, but that's usually just for a couple of days. And yeah, sometimes also in January it can be around 0. I remember even a few years ago it was, I think, +2 on New Year's Day, which was not really agreeable. But you have to remember that the weather changes super fast here. It can be minus 40 in the evening, and you wake up, it's minus 5 in the morning. But there is no such thing as cold weather. There is only bad clothing. So even when it's minus 30, minus 35, if you have good layers and you get included in your package with Aurora Holidays, you get a winter overall that you can use during your stay. And those are pretty warm, so you're never really going to be cold. If we do some Northern Lights activities in the night, you are going to either be at the river side at Aurora Holidays at the gazebo that you've seen many times in our live streams. So a nice warm fireplace, and you won't get cold there. Of course, you get outside when there are Northern Lights, but you can go back inside to get warmer at any time that you want. And if you if it would be like tonight that we have to go out and chase, we always have the vehicle to fall back on and to stay warm in the van. It's really windy. Don't like this. And I can see that the south is still glowing quite a bit. And soon it will be nighttime in Canada and the US, and if these conditions continue, you might actually be able to catch some northern lights even in the southern part of Canada and the northern states of the US. So be ready to watch north if you are there, if you can find a clear and dark spot. We have still even in the north now that we can see. This is quite a blob here in the south, and now in the north we can see this. Looks pretty nice actually. Moon, the northern lights. Everything is entangled. Wow, look. Yeah, nice. That's nice. Well, we are now in the really darkest moment of the night. I think it's 1, 1:15, 1:10, 6:01. So it's a good time to be watching the lights here above the twilight. Wow. think we need to do this. This is really, really good, guys. Yes, and see the colors are very strong and the lights are quite intense tonight. I'm really happy to be able to share this last live stream with you guys. And hi Ella, you're very welcome. Always a pleasure to share this. It has already fainted quite a bit. We have more here. And then if we look down, raining down on the horizon, shut the cable. Okay.
Yeah. Thought I saw it somewhere. Misplaced my eyes or something.
And KES, super beautiful indeed. You can see the orange at the horizon.
The what? Yeah, yeah.
Orange light at the horizon.
Yeah.
So pretty indeed. So yeah, this is 1:10. I think like almost at the exact minute, the darkest time of the night. 1:10.
Schedule might be. Today could be 10 past. Quarter past.
And you can see now again some green coming down in the middle of the view. Stelios, you're very welcome. We will continue streaming, of course, starting in the end of August when the sky will be again dark like this. Now it's getting brighter and brighter until the midnight sun season starts in the middle of May. So we are going to wait a tiny bit longer to see if something more happens while the sky is still kind of dark, and then we will pack up and go. There is about an hour drive remaining to go back home. We still have some lights here in the right side of the screen. And Lisa, hello. I hope you're also okay over there. Sarfraz, you're very welcome. Always a pleasure for us. I have a stone in my boot. And it's getting cloudier and hazier from the south, which would actually prevent us from seeing much. So I think that we are going to say goodbye to the Northern Lights. And to the night sky. So thank you all for being there with us again for this last live with the Northern Lights of this 2020-2021 season. We will meet you again under the Northern Lights somewhere at the end of August, hopefully. But we are not disappearing. We are going to do some live streams with the midnight sun and the beautiful wildlife, hopefully, that we have here in northern Lapland. So Sami, hopefully see you in person again. I will pass your regards to Tina, unless she's still reading. And yeah, everybody take good care of yourself. Keep following, give us the thumbs up and follow and everything. Hit those notification bells. We will be live again very soon. If you have missed it, I even found a way to be live with the drone. So we are going to do some live aerial shots as well. Just stay tuned, and I hope to see you online very soon again. Good night, everybody in Europe and in the US for later. Have a good day. Everybody in Australia and Japan, take good care of yourselves and see you soon.